Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are important. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today, ineffable family, we're going to discuss how to find our soulmate. Okay, what is a soulmate? Are you looking for love? Are you looking for a partner for the rest of your life? Are you looking for a soulmate, your perfect half, your person that completes you, so on and so forth, your Romeo if you're Juliet, and your Juliet if you're Romeo? Well, let's talk about it because this is very important. And although relationships are kind of crazy and there's all different types of relationships, well, the simple fact is that human beings we long for attraction. We like other human beings. We like to interact, and that is never going to go away. Whether people have one wife or 10 wives, or people don't have kids, whatever the case may be, people are always going to be attracted to each other. So this is a very important thing because I fear that we go about it very incorrectly, right? So in essence, there's two routes to go about finding your soulmate, and I'm going to discuss both of them very quickly. The first route is unintentionally, and this way is whenever I'm a man, so I'll talk about myself. The male is walking in the mall and doesn't he's not really looking for love, but he's walking, and then he sees a girl. His unconscious perceives this girl, and then all these hormones start to kick in, emotions. These chemicals, emotions, hormones translate into thoughts, and the thoughts are, wow, she's attractive, wow, I want to approach her, wow, she's beautiful. So then something that was never predestined, something that just came because I'm a human being and this is our nature, everything creates impulses and reactions. So I was walking down the mall, and this lady that I don't know, I wasn't even looking for love, but caused all these emotions, and now I'm following my thoughts because my thoughts say, wow, she's so attractive, wow, go talk to her, wow, wow, wow. Well, we approach her, and let's say they kick it off, and now the thoughts are, well, cool, let's keep going on dates, and now they're getting to know each other, right? So now the thoughts are all pretty, and everything's like, these thoughts, these emotions, they begin to become more what I say, transmute. So these very base emotions that they used to be very much just arousal, sexual arousal, and interest, now they turn into something deeper. Now, after 6 months or 3 months of going on consecutive dates, these thoughts turn into love. Now, the male starts thinking unconsciously, he starts listening. I love this person. Do I love this person? So now, because he's living unintentionally, now he's starting to ponder, well, wow, do I love this person? Is this person my soulmate? Is this true love? Is this faith? Because everything that we don't create intentionally, we're going to call it faith. That's simple. Those are facts, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to admit that to ourselves. What we do not create intentionally is faith, and that's just the bottom line. So again, this unintentional route, what happened is he was walking. He probably was going to get some new Nikes, wanting to meet up with his boys or whatever. Chemicals. This female, created chemicals. These chemicals were translated into thoughts. I followed these thoughts, and we continue this little cycle, and these thoughts, after a couple months, after a couple weeks, months, etc., are then transmuted into different. Now it's not, I like this person, I'm interested. Now it turns into love. And now we're following these thoughts, and now we're like, wow, well, maybe I should consider moving in. And then these people go on their life, and whether they live happily ever after or they don't, it's independent. The simple fact is it was unintentional, and statistics show that 70% to really 90% of these relationships are not going to be great. They're going to fail. Okay? So now let's talk about the intentional side of finding your soulmate. Well, the first thing, and if you've guessed it, good job. You have to love yourself. But let's talk about what love means. Love means that you're going to take care of your needs independent of anybody else's needs. That's what love means, okay? So I call it intentional because you can create happiness, bliss, pleasantness internally, unintentionally, or intentionally. The intentional route is using your consciousness, using your intelligence, using your higher faculties like your heart to create, cultivate, and elevate an emotion. That is what I'm talking about whenever I say intentional. So to further better understand this, let's paint this next question. Does your reality create or affect your personality? Or is your personality affecting and creating your reality? Because if you're not waking up with a vision of the future, showing yourself the thoughts you want to think, the emotions you want to feel, then literally your external life is creating and affecting your personality. How? Why? Because every situation, every place, every person, and everything creates a neurological network in your brain. So we can say very clearly that unconsciously your external environment is affecting and creating your personality. So the intentional route is to use your intelligence, your brain, to create the thoughts you much rather think, and then create the emotional state that you much rather feel by using your heart, which these are instruments. So the intentional route is a little bit longer, and you have to kind of, it's like planting a garden, right? You have to take the plants from the past year, you have to clean the soil, and in order to plant new soil and new flowers, this is the process to be able to create something that is new in your life. Very similarly is the process of finding your soulmate. You have to find yourself. You have to find your core. Only whenever you are living through your core is when you can actually accept, hey, you know what? Maybe now that my external environment does not affect my internal environment, maybe now that I am confident about myself, I am confident of the places that I'm going, the person that I want to be, the person that I want to become, only in this place can I further move forward in life and find my soulmate. And after you've done this little short process of finding yourself, now you can move in your life, because now we're not Romeo and Juliet, well, where, oh, I'm going to die if you die. We no longer say these very childish things of I need you to complete me, or you complete me, or I can't live without you. That is the foundation of human life, okay? So having that expectancy, being able to create yourself first, then you will much easier go out and create the love that you want, and you're going to attract that person into your life. This has been how to find your soulmate. I hope this video, you have found it instrumental, and I hope it has guided you along your journey to finding your soulmate. Please put down in the comments what topics would you like for me to cover in the future, and also give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.